I didn't start it, I optimized it. My coworker Bradley had been stealing my lunch from the office fridge for 3 months. Not occasionally, every single day. I'd bring leftover pasta, gone by noon. A sandwich I spent 10 minutes making, vanished before my first meeting ended. Even a salad once. Who steals a salad? I complained to HR twice. Both times they said they'd send a reminder email about respecting shared spaces. Both times Bradley kept eating my food. He never even tried to hide it. I watched him walk out of the break room once with my Tupperware in his hand. When I confronted him, he just shrugged. Prove it was yours. That's when I decided HR wasn't going to fix this. I was. The thing about Bradley is he thought he was untouchable. His uncle was a regional VP. He showed up late every day, left early every Friday, and acted like the rest of us were beneath him. Management looked the other way because of his family connection. But I noticed something interesting. Bradley had a system. He only stole lunches that looked homemade, never touched the frozen meals or takeout containers. He wanted the good stuff, the effort someone else put in. So I put in some effort of my own. I started bringing 2 lunches. The first one was beautiful. Lasagna in a clear container, steam still visible on the lid. I made sure to put it right at eye level in the fridge where Bradley always looked first. The second lunch stayed in my desk drawer. Day 1, the lasagna disappeared by 11:30 a.m. I ate my backup lunch and smiled. Day 2, I brought homemade chicken Alfredo. Same spot, same result, gone before lunch. Day 3, beef stew in a nice glass container, vanished. Bradley had no idea I was feeding him on purpose now. He thought he was winning. He thought I'd given up trying to stop him. I kept this going for 2 weeks straight. Every day, beautiful homemade meals that I spent real time preparing. Every day, Bradley took them without a second thought. My coworker started asking why I kept bringing food if it just got stolen. I told them I was running an experiment. On the 15th day, I changed the recipe slightly. I made my famous chili. Homemade, slow cooked for 8 hours, absolutely delicious. I also added something special. Ghost pepper extract. Not enough to taste immediately, just enough to build. The container went in the fridge at 8:15 a.m. By 11:45 a.m., I watched Bradley walk into the break room. He opened the fridge, spotted the chili, and his eyes lit up. He didn't even heat it up, just grabbed a plastic spoon and started eating it cold right there. I walked past the break room door and made eye contact with him. He froze with the spoon halfway to his mouth. I smiled and kept walking. 20 minutes later, Bradley was in the bathroom. I could hear him from 3 cubicles away. He stayed in there for almost an hour. When he finally came out, his face was red and sweaty. He looked like he'd just run a marathon through hell. He went straight to HR and complained that someone had poisoned him. HR called me in immediately. Bradley was sitting there, still sweating, pointing at me. He did this. He poisoned my food. The HR manager looked at me. Did you bring chili today? I nodded. I did. It's my grandmother's recipe. She always made it spicy. Bradley jumped in. He put something in it to hurt me. I tilted my head. I'm sorry. Are you saying you ate my lunch? The lunch I brought from home? The lunch with my name written on the container? Bradley's face changed. HR looked at him differently now. You've been stealing his lunches? Bradley tried to backtrack. That's not the point. He poisoned me. I shrugged. I like spicy food. I've been bringing spicy lunches for 2 weeks. I can handle it. HR pulled up the reminder emails they'd sent. The ones about respecting shared food. The ones Bradley had clearly ignored. Bradley got written up for theft. 3 months of documented complaints suddenly mattered. His uncle couldn't save him from a paper trail. He was transferred to a different department the following week. I still bring my lunch every day. Nobody touches it anymore. And every once in a while, I make that chili just because I can. Bradley quit 2 months later. Apparently his new department had a communal fridge too, and word had gotten around about his habits. Nobody would share the break room with him. I didn't get him fired. I didn't even get him in trouble initially. I just made stealing from me more painful than it was worth. He did the rest himself. My grandmother would have been proud. She always said the best revenge is a meal they'll never forget.